escaping through the crowd, refusing to help the corporation against Mankind and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there goes Road Dogg. And there goes Kurgan.
Oh my God!
Kane is cleaning house. And there goes Godfather.
Well, let me just say this on record. Kane is my new favorite. The bad time to be Goldust.
Kane with one arm, chokeslam Goldust out of the Rumble. And listen to this crowd. Wait a minute, Kane. The white coats are here.
Good.
Mr. McMahon threatened to send Kane back to the insane asylum if he didn't obey his orders last Monday night.
Well, that's where Kane belongs. That's where he grew up, in an institution. He should be institutionalized.
Wait a minute. Hey, Kane! Kane just eliminated himself from the Rumble. Kane is escaping through the crowd.
I told you the memo case.
After those orderlies. But Kane just eliminated himself from the Rumble. As the game hammers away on Kane.
Rock, that idiot Cactus Jack kind of screwed things up.
Can you imagine the look in his eyes under that mask?
I would want to see the look under that mask.
It's not even affecting Kane. Those big right hands from the champion. Into the corner. And Kane hammered away on Triple H. He's overpowering. Oh, a right hand. X-Pac walked right into it. And Kane is picking apart DX. Boot to the face. Another one. And Stephanie and Corey don't like what they see.
Can you believe that Kane's holding his own in this handicap match against X-Pac and the WWE champion?
I can't believe it. The game's in trouble. X-Pac took off as well. Kane with one hand. He's not going to do this.
From what we understand, John, two participants are going to be in the ring. The perimeter of that ring is going to be lit on fire, thus preventing anyone from entering or exiting the ring until the match is over. In a sense, keeping the rest of the Wyatt family at bay.
But Bray Wyatt didn't seem to mind that at all.
No, not at all.
I'm not sure he even knew what a Ring of Fire match was on Monday night, but he certainly enjoyed it.
And Kane in trouble here.
And I want to tell you something, this isn't fair. 3MB needs more people.
Oh, 3-on-1 handicap matchup. All three members of 3MB in the ring at the same time. And Kane, the big red monster, looking to make an example, set an example.
Told you.
The Wyatt family here tonight. Heath Slater tossed over the top.
Kane has been raising and creating hell here for well over a decade. I'm
Look
telling
out
you, this
now.
guy's
Kane
a
all the way down
terrible
to
move.
McIntyre. Things are getting really out of control. Now it's Jinder Mahal. Bounced off the announce table. And McIntyre from behind. And Kane. How intense has Kane been in this matchup here tonight?
Kane's like I've never seen him, and we have seen him in everything.
Oh, look out!
Grief.
Hey, Slater!
Stay down, kid.
Slater whipped across the table into the barricade. And now Kane turns the attention to Jinder Mahal. Kane is laying waste to 3MB. You gotta believe he sees the Wyatt family in the eyes of 3MB tonight. Kane, as hellacious as we ever remember.
Here is your winner, Kane!
All hell breaks loose at SummerSlam.
What the hell? No, what's that? What the hell is that? That's Kane! What? It's the Big Red Machine! What is he doing here? My God! Kane is back! Look out! The Big Red Machine! Oh, my evil intentions! Is kicking ass! Kane! Stepping over the top rope! Look out, Taz! Oh! Down goes Taz! Down goes X-Pac! Triple H! Oh my God! Kane! Chokeslam to hell! X-Pac! The Big Red Machine has exploded here! You got X-Pac! One-handed chokeslam! Championship title belt. The Big Red Machine has just picked up the business.
I cannot believe this. Set again, knocks Damon Kane over the top rope.
On his feet.
God, it's a new day.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh boy, the battles these two have had in the past. Oh! The Ascension down and out. Oh, Big Show with a knockout punch! A knockout punch by Big Show to the Demon Kane! Both men are down in this lumberjack main event. Demon... Wait a minute, what the hell?
Oh, now they want to go after Demon Kane.
New Day just dragged Demon Kane out of the ring and now all hell's broken loose. A chaotic scene. New Day was trying to help Seth Rollins. Lumberjacks beat the heck out of each other. Demon Kane is somewhere at the bottom of that pile. Now being forced back in the ring, can Rollins take advantage? What the heck?
Oh my God.
What? Now what?
Because anything goes at this point.
And it's New Day directing traffic.
Get him, baby!
Are you kidding me?
Big E just stopped in his tracks. And here comes the cavalry. And all the lumberjacks going at it. Melee on Raw. Meanwhile, let's not forget there's still a match going on, guys. Goodbye, Stardust. Choke slam.
Back to the fifth dimension.
Goodbye, X-Man. Gonna miss you. Wow, did you see the height? Rollins from behind. There's still a match going on. Remember, there's still a match going on. Go over the pedigree.
Oh.
Lands on his feet. Oh, no.
He's not going to land on his feet this time.
Tombstone pile driver.
Good night.
Cover. The Demon Kane has pinned the champion. Kane has pinned the champion.
Here is your winner, Kane!
Hey, what? Wait a minute! It is Kane! It is Kane! It's him! My God! The Big Red Machine is here! Kane is here! In the flesh! You want to burn some Trevor to Kane? What a right hand! Another one! Kane imposing his American will! Look out! And a chair shot! Oh my God! The chair shot to the spine! It didn't hurt the Big Red Machine! Big time! American choke slam! Big right hand! Test going for the teeth shot! Take me for a ride! Send me to hell! Yeah! Send me to hell! The Big Red Machine is back! By God is he back! Goldust and Booker T making their way back to the ring!